I do. Thank you very much for doing this for my uncle. It's a wonderful honor for the entire family. He's very much ingrained in all of our memories. I'm sure he's ingrained in your memories too, but this will just make it even more ingrained for many more people for longer. He was a very special person, and a lot of his history is written online, and many of you know, I imagine most of his history. Even the pictures back there talk about his life. I imagine most of you should know that he was in the seminary with Aitatis. I don't know if you all knew that or not. And that was probably one of the things that helped him go back into the priesthood later on in his life. When I met him, he was the very last uncle that I met. I had been to the Basque country when I was 9 with my whole family. Met all the uncles. I had met 14 uncles. And I had not met my 15th. I don't think I knew he existed. So one day we get a phone call, all of us children, I don't know if Dennis remembers this, my brother's here too, that we were ready for church on a Sunday morning. We were supposed to drive, and we get a phone call that my uncle's at the airport waiting to be picked up. And we didn't know he was coming because he had written letters. He was in Argentina at the time, and his letters were not being delivered. He was being imprisoned, probably tortured, in Argentina at a very horrible political time, and he had to leave the country. So my parents went to pick him up, and we children got to stay home and not go to church. So we were pretty happy. How old were we? I don't know, 10, 11, maybe I was 12, I don't remember. So we stayed home, and my parents come home from LAX with my uncle, who was pretty hairy, pretty thick glasses, 70s clothes, kind of like what I'm wearing today, the big bell bottoms. And he was smelly. Probably had been traveling a long time. And we had to kiss him. I mean, he had us wrapped around his finger within a day or two, literally. It was very easy to love him and fall in love with him, and he just loved people. I can't just say children. My mother even said today, oh, there's a lot of women. He got along with women today. She said, oh, there's a lot of women here. I go, well, he got along with women, but he got along with men. Well, he got along with children. He got along with teenagers. I mean, he really did love people and love life and love traveling. And I have to say he was a big role model for me. And since none of my other uncles are here, I can say he's my favorite. But it really is true. And it's our similarities. We both love chocolate, coffee, the Gap, Basque culture. We both were really, really into the Basque culture. And he's the one who maybe instilled it in me. I think I might have a little bit first too, but his family is a family that loved to sing. And I have to say that many of my favorite times were singing with him, with my uncles. Not often enough, unfortunately, sometimes with other people in the Basque country. But as much as I love dancing, and as much as dancing is in my heart, some of my best times have been singing. And that definitely comes from the Minaberry family. Just the music in their family, and how much, I don't know what it is about singing all together in harmony. My mother's brothers could all harmonize. Of course the sisters could too, but the men just were musical people who, as my mother says, would always get in trouble for singing at home because mother wanted them to work. Get up and work. No, they would sing. And I remember going to a wedding in the Basque country with all the Minaberrys. It was one of our cousins or something. And they had to invite all the men. We were removed cousins, but they had to have them there because they would be the life of the party. So they just at 4 in the morning decided, well, we have to start clica now. Okay, we would put the chairs on their heads and marched around and pretended they were clica with the big hats, just fun-loving people, and spending hours and hours together and awake all night long. So, he was easy to love. He was very good to us. I remember even one time traveling, just the kids with him, traveling on train from Paris to the Basque country, and he just played moosh with us the whole time. I was 15, Dennis was 14, Catherine was 12, and he just dedicated his hours to us, not reading or whatever, just playing with the kids, having fun, keeping that moosh game going or whatever. We had all kinds of crazy bets, and I don't remember what we did with the bets, but just a lot of fun. And I think I'm running out of I mean, I have more stories, but I don't know how long I should talk. I think I've probably talked enough. I know François wants to speak. His best friend in San Francisco, I have to say. So.
Well, how can I?